David and Goliath. You know the story. The righteous, unprotected little guy versus the evil, heavily armored big guy. Certainly not a fair fight. Now we are involved in an even more lopsided battle against the bad guys. We don't have one powerfully armored giant to fight. We, like the legendary Hercules, must fight the multi-headed hydra of the LA City Council, LA Mayor, and Millennium Hollywood. And like Hercules, we can slay the hydra. However, we don't have the unlimited power of the gods of Mount Olympus to back us. To win, we need you and your help. We need you to join us in this fight against political secrecy, rule-breaking, and corruption at Los Angeles City Hall. Corruption that not only favors special interests, but nurtures them. Late last year, even after California state geologist Dr. Parrish repeatedly warned the LA City Council of an active magnitude 7 surface rupture earthquake fault in Hollywood, the council and Mayor Eric Garcetti unbelievably okayed the $650 million Millennium Hollywood project, twin skyscrapers to be built directly on top of the earthquake fault. Building a habitable structure on an active fault isn't just foolhardy, it's against California law. But this fact didn't even slow these LA City Council members down when voting to approve the project. In fact, it appears the Los Angeles City Council approves almost any project that comes from a big developer with plenty of cash. This leaves it up to the citizens to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars to overturn these irresponsible, life-threatening approvals in a court of law. It cost these council members nothing to vote yes, all the while putting big special interest bucks in their campaign coffers. And this is not a political corruption problem unique to Los Angeles, but runs rampant throughout the country, including, most likely, your city. It's time we, the people, hold these officials accountable for their self-serving actions. We have requested numerous public records. We have filed ethics and professional misconduct complaints against these cronies. And we are suing to overturn approval of this jaw-droppingly dangerous skyscrapers on top of earthquake fault project. We've uncovered damning evidence of the city's efforts to hide the risks of this project, shed light on the developer's $5 million plus lobbying campaign, and exposed the fact that the son of the city's top building and safety official was a paid employee for the developer's chief lobbyist while his father's agency was overseeing this project. As this is being recorded, LA Mayor Garcetti has just rewarded this employee with a permanent position as head of the LA Department of Building and Safety. And, as it turns out, at the time of the approvals, the president of the Los Angeles Planning Commission, William Roshan, was also a project architect for Millennium Hollywood. We didn't have to dig for this one, because Roshan blatantly brags about it in a video on the Millennium Hollywood website. Can you say conflict of interest? While our efforts to shine a light on these issues have had no effect on the City Council's stance, these revelations have triggered a slew of national and worldwide news stories challenging the city's earthquake safety practices. So the real fight is just beginning. The Millennium Hollywood developers have deep pockets and plan to wear us down in a war of attrition. We have to stop these political turncoats who put personal gain over the safety of the communities they pretend to represent. Justice isn't cheap, and we need your help to root out the corruption. Together, we can make the LA City Council an example that puts the local politicians and the rest of the country on notice that we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore. Please help support Stop the Millennium and put honesty, transparency, and accountability back into City Hall. Donations to our 501c3 nonprofit group are tax-deductible and will be used exclusively to fund our fight against the so-called Millennium Hollywood project and its corrupting influence on local elected officials.